Beyond the Veil, Secrets of the Universe, Ancient Gods, and Hidden Knowledge, Part 31, The Infinite Cycle of Reincarnation, Unlocking the Secrets of the Soul's Journey. In the Law of One, welcome to Positive Vortex, where we uncover the deepest mysteries of existence, consciousness, and the unseen forces shaping our reality. Today, we embark on an eye-opening journey into one of the greatest enigmas of all time, reincarnation. Many believe reincarnation is a simple cycle: live, die, be reborn, and repeat. But what if reincarnation is far more complex than we've been told? According to the Law of One, reincarnation isn't just about moving from one body to another. It's about multidimensional evolution. What if past, present, and future lives are happening simultaneously? What if you're incarnated in multiple realities at once? How does karma actually work? And is it really about punishment? What happens between lives, and how do we finally escape the cycle? If you've ever questioned who you are, where you came from, or where you're going next, this episode will shift your entire perspective on time, identity, and the evolution of the soul. Let's go beyond the veil and unlock the true secrets of reincarnation. What if everything you knew about reincarnation was wrong? For centuries, humanity has pondered the mystery of life after death and the possibility of reincarnation. Nearly every ancient civilization and religious tradition, from the Egyptians, Hindus, and Buddhists to the early Gnostics and mystics, has explored the idea that the soul does not die but continues to reincarnate into new bodies. However, what if reincarnation is not what we think it is? Most people assume reincarnation follows a linear sequence. A soul moves from one body to the next, carrying karmic lessons until it eventually achieves enlightenment and no longer needs to return. But according to the Law of One, as channeled by Ra, reincarnation is far more complex, multidimensional, and interconnected than this simple cycle suggests. In this discussion, we will go deeper than ever before into the nature of reincarnation, exploring why time is an illusion and does not move in a straight line, how you might be reincarnated in multiple timelines at once, what happens to a soul between incarnations, the purpose of reincarnation in different densities, how some beings escape the cycle and what happens after, what role free will plays in reincarnation, how reincarnation differs between positive and negative paths, why some people remember past lives while others do not. Reincarnation is not simply the rebirth of the same soul into a new body. It is the evolution of the universe experiencing itself through infinite variations of consciousness. The illusion of time, why reincarnation does not work the way we think. To understand reincarnation, we must first understand time, because most misconceptions about reincarnation stem from the third density illusion of linear time. Time is an illusion in higher densities. In third density, where humanity currently exists, we perceive time as a continuous, forward-moving line. Yesterday is behind us, today is now, tomorrow is ahead. A past, present, future sequence. We believe events happen in a fixed order. A limitation: we cannot revisit past moments or jump forward to future ones. However, according to Ra, this is merely a distorted perception of reality. In higher densities, time does not work in a straight line. Instead, it is experienced more like a vast, interconnected web where all events exist at once, a frequency-based experience. One can tune into different timelines rather than travel through time. A simultaneous unfolding of all possibilities, rather than a cause-effect sequence. This means that a soul does not necessarily move forward in time when it reincarnates. The same soul can reincarnate into multiple lifetimes happening at once. A soul can choose to incarnate in what we perceive as the past just as easily as the future. For example, what if, after your current lifetime, you choose to reincarnate into ancient Egypt, not because you are going back, but because time does not exist as a linear progression? Your soul may be simultaneously incarnated in multiple different periods. Perhaps one version of you is living in the future, while another is experiencing medieval Europe. Reincarnation, then, is not just a forward progression. It is a multidimensional expansion of consciousness across different experiences. The soul between lives: what happens when you die? When a person dies, their consciousness does not simply disappear or immediately transfer into a new body. Instead, the soul enters what many traditions call the interlife realm, a plane of existence where it reviews its past experiences, reflects on lessons learned, and prepares for the next incarnation. This inner life state has been described in various traditions as the astral plane, Hindu and Buddhist texts, the Bardo realm, Tibetan Buddhism, the Hall of Judgment, ancient Egyptian beliefs, the Between Lives realm, near-death experience research, what happens in the inner life. One life review process, the soul undergoes a panoramic replay of its past lifetime, re-experiencing not only its actions, but the emotions and consequences of those actions on others. This is not punishment, but rather a learning process. It allows the soul to truly understand the lessons it has encountered. 2. Choosing the next incarnation. The soul, along with spirit guides or higher density beings, evaluates what lessons still need to be learned. Some souls choose their next life voluntarily, while others may feel guided toward certain incarnations to resolve unresolved karma. 3. Free will and the incarnation process. The soul ultimately chooses its next incarnation based on its evolutionary needs. There is no external force assigning lifetimes. Even karmic patterns do not force a specific future, but instead offer opportunities for balance. The role of karma in reincarnation. Is it cosmic punishment? One of the biggest misunderstandings about reincarnation is karma, often seen as a system of punishment and reward. How karma actually works in the Law of One. Ra explains that karma is not punishment, it is simply the universal balancing of energy. Karma is a self-correcting mechanism, not divine judgment. It operates according to the vibrational energy of thoughts, actions, and intentions. If a soul causes harm to others, it may reincarnate in a situation where it experiences similar difficulties, not as punishment, but to gain first-hand understanding of the consequences of its choices. If a soul lives in harmony and service to others, it may advance more quickly to higher densities. Clearing karma without reincarnation. One of the most powerful revelations in the Law of One is that karma does not always require reincarnation to be resolved. Deep understanding and forgiveness can dissolve karma in an instant. Self-awareness and acceptance can prevent a soul from repeating the same cycles. Conscious choices to serve others and create harmony can balance karmic debts. This is why some spiritual masters can become free from karma without needing additional incarnations. They have fully learned their lessons in this life. Why do some people remember past lives while others do not? Many people ask why some individuals recall vivid past life memories, while others remember nothing at all. The Veil of Forgetfulness. Ra explains that third density existence is designed to include a veil of forgetfulness, meaning souls do not remember past lives in order to fully immerse themselves in their current experience. If you remembered every past mistake, you might be too overwhelmed or discouraged to evolve. Forgetting allows for true free will. You are not burdened by past life expectations. Some people pierce the veil due to intense spiritual work, trauma, or meditative practices, allowing them to recall fragments of previous lives. The final evolution. What happens when reincarnation ends? Ra explains that reincarnation continues until the soul reaches full self-awareness and unity with the Creator. The path beyond reincarnation. 1. Fourth density, love and understanding. Reincarnation slows, and beings start merging into group consciousness. 2. Fifth density, wisdom and higher understanding. Reincarnation becomes rare, as souls learn through direct experience. 3. Sixth density, unity consciousness. The soul integrates love and wisdom, guiding others. 4. Seventh density, return to the Creator. The soul merges back into infinite intelligence, no longer experiencing separation. Reincarnation is not a punishment or a trap. It is the soul's journey toward complete self-realization. The more we awaken, the closer we come to the ultimate reunion with the infinite Creator. The eternal journey of the soul. Reincarnation has been one of the most profound and mysterious topics throughout human history. Nearly every major spiritual tradition, from Hinduism and Buddhism to ancient Egyptian beliefs, has spoken of the soul's return to physical existence. But what if reincarnation is not as simple as dying and being reborn? What if past, present, and future lives are all occurring simultaneously? According to the Law of One, reincarnation is not a linear progression, but a complex, multidimensional experience in which souls evolve through different densities of existence. This means that you are not only reincarnating forward in time, you may also be reincarnating into the past or even into parallel realities. You could be experiencing multiple lifetimes simultaneously, each version of you playing out different possibilities. Reincarnation is not just about learning lessons, it is about choosing the polarity of your soul's evolution, service to others or service to self. By the end of this exploration, you may never look at time, identity, or reincarnation the same way again. The mechanics of reincarnation, how souls transition between lives. Many believe reincarnation follows a simple cycle. 1. Death. The soul leaves the physical body. 2. Transition. It enters a spiritual realm for rest and reflection. 3. Rebirth. The soul reincarnates into a new body to continue its journey. While this explanation is partially correct, the Law of One provides a much deeper understanding of how reincarnation works. What happens immediately after death? According to Ra, when a soul leaves the physical body, it enters an interdimensional state, often called the time-space realm or the astral plane. In this state, the soul is not bound by linear time and can review its entire life experience instantaneously. A group of higher density beings, sometimes called the Council of Elders, assists in evaluating the soul's progress. The soul then makes a conscious decision about where to reincarnate next, based on what lessons it still needs to learn. However, there is a key factor that determines where and how a soul reincarnates: vibrational frequency. Reincarnation is determined by frequency, not random choice. The Law of One explains that every soul has a vibrational signature, a unique energetic imprint that dictates where it belongs. Higher vibrational souls naturally reincarnate into more advanced civilizations, even beyond Earth. Lower vibrational souls may remain in densities of struggle and conflict, repeating the same lessons until they evolve. Reincarnation is not a punishment, but a natural alignment with one's state of being. If a soul lives with love, wisdom, and unity, it will move to a higher reality. If a soul lives with fear, hatred, or control, it will return to environments where those energies are dominant. This explains why many souls seem to be stuck in repetitive cycles. They are reincarnating into the same patterns because they have not yet broken free from their limiting beliefs and behaviors. Why do we forget past lives? The Veil of Forgetfulness. One of the most puzzling aspects of reincarnation is that we don't remember our past lives. If reincarnation is real, why don't we recall the lessons we learned in previous existences? The Veil of Forgetfulness. According to the Law of One, the reason we forget our past lives is due to the Veil of Forgetfulness, a barrier placed between the conscious and subconscious mind. This veil exists by design to allow souls to experience life as if it were new. If we remembered all of our past lifetimes, we might not fully engage in the challenges of this one. The forgetting process intensifies free will, making every choice in life a genuine test of our soul's evolution. How can we remember past lives? Despite the veil of forgetfulness, there are ways to retrieve past life memories. 1. Deep meditation. Accessing the subconscious mind can reveal glimpses of past incarnations. 2. Lucid dreaming. Many people report vivid dreams that feel like past life experiences. 3. Past life regression therapy, a hypnotic technique used to uncover forgotten memories. 4. Spontaneous recall. Some individuals, especially children, naturally remember past lives. Even though full memory recall is rare, as a soul advances through higher densities, it gradually regains awareness of all its incarnations. In fact, by the time a soul reaches 6th density, it remembers every past life it has ever lived. Reincarnating into different densities. The evolution of consciousness. Reincarnation is not just about living new human lives, it is about evolving through different densities of existence. The 7 densities of existence. Ra describes the universe as having 7 densities, each representing a different level of consciousness. 1. First density, the realm of basic elements, earth, water, fire, air. 2. Second density, the realm of plants and animals, instinctual growth. 3. Third density, the realm of self-awareness and choice, human experience. 4. Fourth density, the realm of love and unity, spiritual awakening. 5. Fifth density, the realm of wisdom and enlightenment. 6. Sixth density, the realm of oneness and complete balance. 7. Seventh density, the final merging with the infinite creator. Transcending the human experience. As a soul evolves, it no longer needs to reincarnate in third density human form. Many souls graduate to fourth density existence, where they experience oneness, telepathy, and expanded consciousness. Fifth density beings take on light bodies and focus on mastering wisdom and truth. Sixth density entities no longer need physical bodies and exist as pure consciousness. This means that not all souls choose to return to Earth. Many move beyond the human experience and explore new realities in higher densities. Parallel lives and simultaneous incarnations. How one soul can live multiple lives at once. One of the most mind-bending concepts in the Law of One is that reincarnation is not sequential. It is multidimensional. This means that a single soul can incarnate into multiple lives at the same time. Time does not flow in a straight line. Your past lives may actually be happening right now. The choices you make in this life may influence your other incarnations in real time. How can this be possible? The reason this works is because the soul exists beyond time. Time is only a construct of third density. From the perspective of higher densities, everything is happening all at once. Your higher self, which exists in sixth density, is guiding multiple incarnations simultaneously. This is why some people feel deeply connected to historical figures or events. They may be living parallel versions of themselves. What happens when a soul merges its incarnations? As a soul advances, it eventually integrates all of its incarnations into a single awareness. This happens around sixth density, where the soul remembers every version of itself. At this point, reincarnation is no longer needed. The soul has become fully self-realized. This realization breaks the illusion of time, revealing that the past, present, and future were always connected. Final words. The ultimate goal of reincarnation. Reincarnation is not an endless loop. It is a journey towards self-awareness and unity with the infinite creator. Once a soul has fully awakened, it no longer needs to reincarnate. It becomes part of the eternal consciousness that created all existence. Until then, we continue to evolve, lifetime after lifetime, slowly remembering who we truly are. Reincarnation is not a trap. It is the soul's journey towards self-realization, wisdom, and unity with the infinite creator. Every lifetime is an opportunity to learn, evolve, and remember who you truly are. But the question remains, will you continue repeating the same patterns, or will you awaken to your true nature and break free from the illusion of separation? The power is within you, to clear karma, to accelerate your evolution, and to step into full awareness of your soul's infinite nature. If this episode resonated with you, click the thanks button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more deep explorations into the mysteries of existence. Until next time, trust your path, embrace your journey, and remember, you are an eternal being, beyond time, beyond form, and beyond the cycle of reincarnation itself.